State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will be the first up today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back.
They don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up for throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with. Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
He's escaping the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Troy offense back on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Here comes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And there's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll feed the back again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. This line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Takes the handoff again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Bulldogs will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Great cut. They whiff on him. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer it before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
29 Philly. 2
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Down. 55. Weak.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. He shreds the tackle. Good enough for first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain. Lose the ball in enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
Will he score here? Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
7th play of the drive coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the receivers got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Handoff to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth. Thing to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
On second and goal, they'll give them another chance. But they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Troy offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down here for this offense.
29 Philly. Hey, reload. Alert.
And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath for that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Willingham. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Pound 55 weak.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also